Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Marion Owen, who is the Executive Director of the Tri-County Office on Aging. And since this is airing statewide, this Tri-County is Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham counties. So it's my pleasure to welcome Marion Owen, who's going to talk to you about resources for members of the public interested in protecting older adults. Marion, you're up. Take it away.
Thank you, Catherine. And as Catherine said, my name is Marion Owen, and I'm the Executive Director of the Tri-County Office on Aging, which is the area agency on aging serving Ingham, Clinton, and Eaton counties, which also includes the city of Lansing and East Lansing. Next. This is a brochure which the Elder Abuse Task Force has developed through the Attorney General's office, and it's an excellent brochure with good information. You will receive a copy of this brochure. However, you can order several copies. They are free by sending an email to next. And before I forget too, they're available in several languages, which is helpful as well. And you can see those there, but there are excellent information. And if you'd like to order several copies, please do so. We'd like to get those out to as many older adults and other interested persons as we can. They are free, and this is who you would mail it to, the ag-pa@mi.gov. Next. First, we're going to start out with, we're talking about resources available to assist with elder abuse is the Adult Protective Services, or better known as APS. They are mandated to provide 24-hour crisis intervention for vulnerable adults and is available in every county throughout the state. Adult Protective Service investigators protect vulnerable adults from abuse, neglect, and exploitation by conducting assessments of the individuals and coordinating with those involved, including mental health, public health, law enforcement, and probate courts, the aging network, community groups, and the general public. If you suspect abuse, neglect, or exploitation, call the number listed here, and they're available again 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. The number is 855-444-3911. And next, here are some tips when making an APS referral. Gather pertinent information to share, including names, what you observed, what you heard from others, and contact information. All reports are confidential, although the caller's name may be disclosed upon order of the court. Under the Financial Exploitation Prevention Act, the caller's name may also be disclosed to law enforcement and the prosecutor's office. Make sure you share any written materials related to financial exploitation. And also another tip is that if you witness other issues with the person, don't hesitate to continue to keep in contact with the APS staff person. And should they decide not to take any action, that doesn't stop you from calling them again if you witness other things, because they do like to build a case. Our next presentation is all about APS. So next, there are a lot of departments and divisions within the state government, and also the AG's department as well. So we're going to start out by places that you can call. The Department of Insurance and Financial Services investigates consumer complaints against insurance companies, banking, credit unions, mortgage, and other financial products or institutions. The Licensing and Regulatory Affairs, or LARA, their Bureau of Community and Health Systems handles reports of abuse or neglect in licensed settings, including nursing homes, adult foster care, and homes for the aged. Very important resource right there. Next, the LARA, Bureau of Professional Licensing, handles complaints and allegations against licensed care providers, including home health care agencies, professionals such as including doctors, dentists, and nurses. So that's another important one you want to keep on hand. Next, the Michigan Long-Term Care Ombudsman is concerned about the rights, care, or services in a nursing home, home for the aged, or adult foster care facility. The Ombudsman staff work closely with residents and their families to resolve issues on any aspect of the resident's life in the nursing home, including whether there are enough staff, how staff treat the patient, the quality or choice of food, residents' rights, or quality of care. The Michigan Ombudsman Program will be covered in another topic later this morning. The Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division handles consumer complaints such as scams, identity theft, and the AG Public Administration deals with complaints regarding the handling of estates of individuals who die without a will or known heirs. The Criminal Division Healthcare Fraud within the AG's department handles complaints of both financial and physical abuse or neglect of residents of licensed care facilities such as nursing homes. The Financial Crimes Division within the Attorney General's department handles complaints regarding someone taking money or assets from a vulnerable adult not living in a licensed settings. Before I transition to the non-state resources available, I want to quickly show you the inside of the elder abuse brochure. These are the common signs of potential elder abuse, neglect, or exploitation, and are important to know about and keep on hand so that together we watch for the signs to protect older adults. If you look here, physical signs that I have witnessed myself many times: dehydration or unusual weight loss, missing medications, unexplained injuries or sores, bruises. And then we have the emotional behavioral signs, change in behavior or sleep patterns, isolation, withdrawal from normal activities, and then the financial signs: unpaid bills, unusual changes in spending patterns, unexpected changes in wills or property deeds. One I would add and have seen is where the abuser is isolating the victim from others, such as claiming they're sleeping when you call or that they're not available, and they often do all the talking for the victim. That's another thing to watch out for. Non-state resources to help you protect older adults include the Elder Law of Michigan. It is a nonprofit charitable organization that promotes and protects the rights, health, and economic well-being of individuals by providing information, advocacy, and professional services. They provide services to clients at no cost and target their services to older adults and also persons with disability. Some of their services include the Michigan Hotline. Some of you have legal hotline. Some of you may have used that. The Pension Rights Hotline and Counseling, serving as a voice for elder abuse victims, information on state planning tools, and they have the Senior Connect line that helps you connect to programs and services. Their number is 866-400-9164. Next, we have the Aging Network, which consists of 16 area agencies on aging, which I said earlier, we are one of them, throughout the state. Their local partners, such as county commissions on aging and providers. The state unit on aging, known as the Bureau of Aging and Community Living Services, housed within the Department of Health and Human Services, supervises the local area agencies on aging, or AAAs, to ensure compliance with standards and policies, which are mandated in the Federal Older Americans Act and also the State Older Michiganians Act. Again, priorities are focused on serving the most vulnerable older adults, and this includes elder abuse and prevention. and helps to support them to maintain their independence in their own homes. Some services may vary by different regions to accommodate unique local needs. These services through the area agencies on aging include community education, yes, thank you, to prevent elder abuse, and includes local education to raise awareness of elder abuse and its many faces. They include presentations to community groups and directly to older adults where they live and at community gatherings such as senior centers. Community groups may include faith-based organizations, service clubs, law enforcement, and senior events. We try to get the word out and educate as many people as we can. Care management offers an alternative to a nursing home. A licensed nurse and social worker assist eligible individuals along with their family and friends to design a plan of care, arrange and monitor those services to enable individuals to remain in their home. There is a comprehensive assessment followed by later reassessments, which evaluates the client's living situation, social, health, and emotional status, adjusting services when necessary as well, as advocating for the client who may be at risk of elder abuse and exploitation. Respite care provides family caregivers and other caregivers with temporary relief from the day-to-day caregiving tasks and are considered vital in preventing elder abuse and neglect. Respite programs can provide care in the home through in-home care agencies and other organizations, as well as adult daycare centers. Adult daycare centers provide opportunities for caregivers to be relieved from the stress of caregiving and offer social services and activities to their loved ones. The key to respite services is to prevent the caregiver from burning out or sacrificing their own health, sometimes resulting in unintentional neglect and abuse. Home delivered meals provides nutritional meals to persons age 60 and over. Volunteers and staff deliver daily meals and are able to check on the status and well-being of the individual. Volunteers and staff are trained to alert the agency staff of any suspicious activity observed during their delivery. Legal service programs for older adults provide legal protection, advocacy, and representation in the area of elder abuse, public benefits, senior justice, and elder rights. AAA's fund legal service programs available in every region of the state. Next are the in-home services, which assist people with homemaking, personal care, such as bathing, and respite care, which remember can provide family caregivers with temporary relief from their day-to-day caregiving tasks. Elder abuse and prevention programs train law enforcement officers, healthcare providers, and other professionals on how to recognize and respond to elder abuse. This program supports outreach and education campaigns to increase on how to prevent and supports the efforts of state and local elder abuse prevention coalitions and multidisciplinary teams. These programs are available through all of the area agencies on aging, but may vary depending on the needs of the local region. Other services may be available to support elder abuse prevention activities. Contact your local area agency on aging. To contact your local AAA, go to this website, which is our Area Agencies on Aging Association of Michigan, at 4ami.org. What you do to find your local area agency on aging is click on the drop down here, select your county, and here we've selected Ingham County, and we have the address, phone number, and website of the Tri-County Office on Aging, which again is my agency. But do not hesitate to contact us or any of the area agencies on aging in your region. We have a wealth of information and resources to share. Are there any questions? I'd be glad to answer any questions that you might have.
Thank you for that presentation. There was so much information in that presentation that will be useful to our attendees. One of the most common questions has been presented as whether a copy of this presentation will be available after today's event. And we will have a recorded version of the entire symposium up on the Elder Abuse Task Force website. So that will be available for anyone who needs to take a second look at the resources presented in this slideshow. And I do not see any other questions. So thank you for providing a very informative list of resources and information that the public can use.
Thank you, and everybody have a great day.
Thanks, Marion. That was a fabulous presentation. And the AAAs really are a mountain of information. So don't hesitate to contact your local area agency on aging. As Marion mentioned, there are just tremendous resources there.